Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, episode 89 of your favorite podcast in the history of humanity. It's your boy, Joe Williams, a.k.a. Cozy Joe. I got my LeagueFits pillow with me. We got none other than Ian Pierno in the building, and we have a very special guest whose last name I cannot pronounce, so I'm just going to give her the floor and let her introduce herself.
You're funny. Hi, y'all. My name is Sydney Bordonaro. Think of it like bow and arrow, not Bordonaro. So Bordonaro.
Ooh,
Bordonaro.
I like that.
Thanks for having me on, y'all. I'm excited to, just get going.
Hell yeah. And there's a reason you're on the pod because as we were saying, right before we hopped on, you are what's popping right now. LeagueFits or GQs, any these basketball sites. If you are posting a WNBA look, you're like, damn, this WNBA outfit was fly. There's a solid 74% chance that you styled it. And I remember seeing your name for the first time. And the first time I saw your name, I ended up seeing it 9 more times in the same day. And I was like, oh, okay. So tell us what you do. I'm rambling.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm a stylist. I want to style professional athletes. It's weird. I don't really care about styling other people. But styling is random. I always wanted to be an agent. I played basketball in college. I went to Pepperdine, went to Long Beach State for my master, was a hooper my whole life, was trying to be an agent, prepared, did all that. And then, I being in basketball my whole life, I just have hella homies that hoop. Just men, women, doesn't really matter who, I know hella hoopers, hella athletes. So yeah, it happened randomly. I've been styling all the WNBA players this year, but it's, like I said, it's random, but I love it. And it feels like it's kind of the perfect path of how I want to do things. It feels like the perfect path.
Wait, did you say you went to Pepperdine? Or was that blinking?
No, yeah.
Zoe 101 school.
Yeah.
Is that the Zoe 101 school?
Yes,
it is the Zoe 101 school.
Look, I'm from Pittsburgh, so I seen that and I was like, yo, Mom.
Is that the reason you went to Pepperdine? Because you seen the TV show?
No, it's not the reason. Oh. So what happened was I was getting recruited by Pitt coming out of high school, freshman year. And they had a coaching change. So freshman, sophomore year, I don't know why I was obsessed with going to school in California. And so my mom was like, let's just go and visit all the schools in the LA area, Pepperdine. And I was like, what the hell is Pepperdine? USC, UCLA, all of them. And I was on Pepperdine's campus, just walking randomly. I swear to God. And I'm walking and I hear somebody go, Sydney? And I turn around and it's one of the coaches that was recruiting me at Pitt. Her name's Mallory.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And she was like, what are you doing here? And I'm like,
avoiding you.
Yeah.
Bitch, what are you doing here?
Yeah. It was crazy. And she was like, would you come here? And I was like, hell yeah. Me and my mom are sitting, I'm 15. I'm looking at the ocean. I live in Pittsburgh. So I need y'all to just to realize Malibu, Pittsburgh, put it like this and just think about that, Yeah. And I was like, yeah, of course, it's Division I, whatever. So literally they ended up offering me a month later. I had an official visit. Yeah. Went there, but yeah, did Pepperdine, graduated there in 3 years, hooped, and then did my grad years and finished hooping at Long Beach State. Did sports management undergrad, sports management masters, was really into all the, I want to be an agent. I'm going to do this, and this. COVID happened and now I'm here.
All right. I have a couple questions.
Yeah, go.
So were you swaggy at Pepperdine?
Yeah, I think, I feel like I've always...
What is she supposed to say to that?
No, because I've always had a little bit of style.
Ian knows, bro. Ian knows. We'll have guests and they'll be like, no, I didn't start getting swaggy until I had money. I'm like, that's always the lamest of answers.
You're right. I'm sorry. I interrupted. So you were swaggy at Pepperdine?
Okay. It's interesting to because swaggy, because it's so different back then. I'm looking at myself, I'm like, damn, I was wilding. But I feel like it was hip then. I was doing it back then. I really thought that I was, at least. But I've always kind of had, I feel like it really started from sneakers, to be honest with you. When I was in high school, I hooped in some Concord 11s, freshman year, and everyone was like, oh, so I always to have some J's. That was kind of where my love, I think, for fashion and stuff started, was definitely sneaker culture. And then at Pepperdine, I was kind of fly, but it wasn't super fly. You're broke in college and shit. So I tried to be fly. I tried to always be different. I don't know. I just know I didn't dressing the way that like regular people dressed. I was like, I think that's kind of whack. I think I want to dress like this instead. So yeah.
I feel it.
Well, the East Coast to West Coast pipeline is perfect for people that think that way. Because I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Joe, do you have another question?
Oh yeah. What made you want to be an agent? Because I feel like I've never heard any. Because there's obviously a bunch of agents, but I feel like nobody grows up in like wanting to be an agent.
No, I know. Yeah, I don't know. I've been like obsessed with it too. Like I don't know. I had a plan. You know, I interned at all the agencies, you know, BDA, and kind of like I prepared, and I don't really know why I wanted to be an agent. I know that my like love for sports was always, you know, superior to everything else. You know, like up until a certain point, I was like, I'm going to the WNBA. Like, you know, you couldn't tell me shit. I'm 5'6". Like, I'm going to, you couldn't tell me anything. Like, I'm getting drafted. Like, you know, that's in my head. You know, I busted my ass my whole life. Like, it was always like, of course. Are you kidding me? Like, how am I not going to make it? I work so hard, blah, blah, blah. Well, then it was like, all right, well, like I'm pretty good, but like, I ain't that good. So what, you know, you have to start preparing for other things. And, you know, what's that, you know, what's the next best thing to me? And I always loved just, you know, sports and working with athletes and like the business side of things. And I think, you know, I'm learning more and more that the relationship aspect of, you know, working with athletes is what I love the most, you know, and I feel like I'm getting that with the styling. And I love styling. I love it. And I feel like it could like grow into something even more like later on, but the relationship aspect and just, you know, everything with the players is what I really, I think, you know, what I really like love and what I'm passionate about.
Okay. So dude, like the backstory, like some of those holes are filled in, but like, where the fuck did you come from, bro? Because like a year ago, like I'm serious, a year ago, I had no idea.
I wasn't even styling.
Yeah, so,
like
that's crazy.
So what the like? Okay, for example, I started styling about a year ago. I got like 2 clients, a few random gigs here and there, and I'm like, okay, like this is pretty good. You weren't styling a year ago, and like I can't even name all the people you style. Like sometimes if I post a WNBA pic, like, and I don't know, like I'll just tag you, and I'm usually right, and usually did do it.
Right.
So, yeah. So like, okay. So like, where did that like flip switch? Flip switch. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody like throw love it. Jewell Loyd. Jewell Loyd is the reason I'm a stylist. Like 100% is the reason. So, you know, to give you guys a quick backstory, I don't want to talk y'all's ear off, but to give you a quick backstory. So right after COVID, I finished school, you know, finished my master's, finished up the season, and I was going to start a position at United Talent Agency, which was, I was going to be an agent trainee position, blah, blah, blah. Well, COVID happened, like literally as soon as my season was over, COVID hit. And I went home for like, I was going to go home for like 2-3 weeks just to like reset. COVID happened. So then I got stuck in Pittsburgh, which was awful. You know, like you're like, you know, I mean, like I love home, but like, that's awful. Like I'm 24, like just graduated. That's not where you want to be. I'm at home. Like I love my family, but you know, I just lived by myself for 5 years. And it's just, you know, it was an adjustment. I grinded at home for like a year and some change, and, you know, was doing this, and this, working at this, you know, couldn't get a job anywhere. Like you would have thought that I had no experience. You would have thought that I had no college degree. You know, I was getting the, you know, the runaround. And then it was like June, July of last year. So 2021. And I was like, fuck this. I'm starting my own agency. I can't get hired. So, you know, that marketing, the management, the, you know, getting these deals, getting these players paid, that's what, you know, I've always been really passionate about. So, you know, I started that. I did, you know, everything that I had to do, the, you know, the LLC and the website, all of that you needed. I did it. I was like, I'm going to go do a bullshit job in LA. And I don't even like, I'm like low key. It's kind of crazy to tell you guys this, but it was a weed delivery job. It was called, no, I swear to God.
I totally believe you. I totally believe you. Listen, bro, you had to be hustling like on some like Grand Theft Auto shit.
Hustling. Okay. It's called Glassdoor. It's like it's like a Grubhub.
Oh, like Glassdoor. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. No, like in your trunk, like it was wild. Like it was, I would be in the car for 12 hours. My back was hurting me. I was sweating. Like I was like hauling weed to old people in like Newport Beach and stuff. Like it was legal.
Yeah.
Of course.
It
It wasn't anything illegal. Like my mom's a teacher and like, she's like, like, honey, I'm not loving that you're doing this right now. But I'm like,
Yeah.
Mom,
But
it's
a
the only,
bag's a bag.
yeah, it's a bag's a bag. I was like, Mom, it's the only, it was the best thing that I could do to, because I'm in the car by myself, 10 hours. So all day, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm on the phone, like I'm working, like I'm grinding, like the whole time, like this is so dangerous. But like I barely would like put my eyeballs up. Like I was just locked in working the whole time. And I just kept telling myself like, fuck it, it's fine. I'm going to get to it. Like I got to get this, I just got to keep grinding, make this money. I'm giving myself 6 months. Well, literally. So moved back. I wanted y'all to tell y'all that. So then moved back to LA in end of July 26th of 2021. Okay. By the like mid-August, so I'm homies with Jewell Loyd. My ex-girlfriend, she was like best friends with Jewell. They both played on like Team USA, McDonald's All-American teams together, all that. So I've known Jewell since I think freshman, sophomore year of college. And so like, that's Jewell's the homie. And she literally just like hits me on some random ass shit and is like, yo, bro, like, will you style me? Like, and I was like, huh?
And you hadn't put styling into the universe at this point yet.
Hell no. Like that wasn't even I swear to God, like when I tell you not a thought, like I was so like on this like agent, like hell no. Like, and I always like, I love dressing, but that wasn't even a thought. And I'm like,
damn, that's a massitive compliment then, low key. Like
if
you're not trying to style and someone asks you to style, that's like the ultimate, like you're fly.
I was geeked. I was like, okay. And I'm like, okay, like what do I do? She was like, I don't know. And I'm like, all right. Like Jewell didn't know, I didn't know. I'm like, all right, I need to like make a few phone calls and, like just see what like I'm supposed to be doing for you. So, made a few phone calls, like just friends. I I had like a homegirl that I just met and she was like, oh, my friend's a stylist. Like, we'll talk to her. Like, it was really just that. And then I like put a few fits together for Jewell at the end of last year. Like it was, I think like the last like month of the season, and people going like low key crazy over the stuff. Like it wasn't like it was light low key, but they was like kind of going crazy over it. I'm like, okay, cool. And that was really it. Like every like month and a half, then Jewell would like be like, all right, time to go shopping again. And like, I would be like, okay. And then that was really it. And I did that, but I didn't even think that I was going to keep doing, I don't know. That was just random. And then.
And you were connected to Jewell like already. So like,
it
was just like a thing.
Yeah. I was like, okay, like, whatever. And then a homie of mine, he owns a brand called Sky Blue. His name's Reggie. And I'm getting my nails done one day. And he's like, yo, sis, I'm trying to get Kelsey Plum this Sky Blue hoodie. And they're homies. And he was like, I just sent it to her in the mail. He was like, my factory downtown, because he was in Seattle. He's like, my factory downtown. He was like, I mean, you could just scoop it and go and, just get in the same room. Like, I'm like, hell yeah. So, me, like, see, finished getting my nails done. I'm pulling up the Kelsey, like, in like an hour. I'm outside her condo in Marina Del Rey. Like, what's up? And pulled up. And, I could chat, like, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm chatting. And the thing is, Kelsey could chat, though. Like, Kelsey's a chatter. So I pull up with this hoodie and Kelsey's like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? And so we just start chatting. We out there for like 40 minutes or whatever, just like talking each other's ear off. And, she's like asking about, she's like being nice, like, asking like what I do and stuff. And I'm like, whoa, I'm trying to do this, but, I did this. I'm styling, like I styled Jewell a little bit. I'm like doing this. I did some stuff for Bristol Studios at this point too. So, I'm just like, kind of just gave her the rundown and she's like, yo, I actually have this like shoot on Wednesday. You think you would like want to, I don't know, help with it? And I'm like, fuck yeah. So
and this is all just like handing off a hoodie.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm an oversharer. So I think this is why this type of stuff happens. You can tell me because I'm an oversharer. It's usually because I'm so like, I always overshare when I know. So
yeah,
whatever. This was a Sunday. The shoot was on like a Wednesday, and this is like right before Christmas, so like 5 days before Christmas. I'm supposed to go home. Like it's like I think Thursday is like the 22nd or something, and like it's like a few days before Christmas. And I'm like, hell yeah! So I just like pull up to the shoot for Kelsey. Like not really. She was like, look, I have like clothes here, and like I need you to put like these fits together with these stuff. And I'm like, all right. And I don't know, we just kind of got it lit. Like I was doing that, and me and her kind of just clicked immediately. Like I think I had a really good understanding of how, like what she wanted and how she wanted to be perceived without her having to tell me. I think she liked
What
that.
was the shoot for?
It was some TikTok brand. I could go and tell you. Like it was.
Also, what was she wearing in the shoe too?
I can show you.
Yeah.
I can show you. Honestly, if you want me to bring it up, like, look.
You're like, yeah, I got a folder. What's up?
No, I don't even have a folder. I don't have
Portfolio.
folders. Let me show you though. This was like one of them. You can see the fits like kind of good here. I'll bring it up. So like, hold on. But it's light. Like, look, it was all Nike stuff. Like it.
Oh, got you.
Wait, hold on. It wasn't like anything like super.
Tuesday.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh
Yeah, it's not anything
Yeah,
else.
I've seen this.
It's really not like it.
You were like, hey, shorty, like take this track jacket, wear it off the shoulder a little bit.
Yeah, no, that was it. Like they had like a bunch of like Nike stuff in there. It was really just like a bunch of Nike stuff, like some Zara stuff, like very generic, like, you know, pieces. And I was just like, all right, like we're just gonna throw it together. And then, you know, I was like putting my 2 cents in like on like other stuff too. And I think that they were just vibing with that. So whatever, it went well. Me and Kelsey was like after that, me and Kelsey were locked in. She was like, you know, me and you were locked in, like, will you stop me for the season? And I was like, yeah, like, hell yeah. So we was just locked in after that. And then it was like even like it was random. Like Kelsey like asked me to go to Paris with her on like a random, like never,
Damn.
like, only met her twice before. And like, she was telling me this, she was like, I needed some good energy. But after that trip, like we became besties. Like this was in February. Like I was at a grocery store. I haven't talked to her in like 2 months. She like called me and I'm like in the Ralphs, like by my house, you know, like have to go to work tomorrow, like hating life.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, like I have to go to Paris for the EuroLeague Final Four. And like, I don't want to go by myself. And I feel like you want to come? Like I'll pay for everything.
Dead ass,
like,
bro.
I swear to God. And I was like, yeah. And like,
And that's like the fashion capital of the world too.
Like, say it again.
I said, if that's like the fashion capital of the world y'all go into also.
Yeah, like, I'm confused. I'm like, what? Like, I'm like looking up like, God, is that you? Like, you know, oh shit, I'm getting a call. But yeah, so it was crazy. And she was like, look, I had to come home because, you know, she had the USA, the Olympic trials or the Olympic, the camp that they had. It was at in Minneapolis for where the Final Four was. She was like, yeah, like come to Minneapolis and then we'll head out. She was like, look, we only have to go for a few days. She's like, I just like don't want to go by myself. And like I think she knows that like I would, you know, we had to talk and like kind of plan for the season anyway. So it was good we got to spend time together and like really like sort things out because we both were busy. But yeah, like after that, we were like uber locked in. Like since then, it's just kind of like I would literally like I told my mom, I was like, I think when they come back from Paris, I'm gonna be able to quit my job. I just have a feeling. I literally did. Like I did. Like I never went back to my job. Like I just like it just kind of been on a whirlwind since. Like I was able to quit it. Like I just didn't go back. I was like to them, I was like, hey, like I think I'm gonna quit. Like I think, you know, can I come back maybe in 2 months if like I need to? And they were like, maybe we're gonna have to see about that. And I just never had to I haven't had to go back yet. So
damn, that
was
this
this
like
the weed company or no?
The weed company. Like
oh damn.
Like,
grass store.
I know, yeah,
grass
crazy
store.
story. Like and then it kind of all just took off from there. But like Jewell and Kelsey are like for sure, you know, Jewell is like the number one. She like, you know, reached out to me before anybody. Mm-hmm. And then Kelsey is like, you know, just has always like just from the jump has like just given me, you know, mad love and just like, I don't know, crazy. And then all the other ones, like everybody else came like after the fact, like, okay, they seen like you did 2 fits. And then it was just all like word of mouth and, you know, just people reaching out or like agents or, you know, a million other different like, you know, connectors. Yeah.
Well, before you, like there wasn't a lot of stylists that were doing the WNBA players.
Yeah, because it's, you know, I think traditionally, and you know, I think, you know, me not having a background really in fashion, it kind of allowed me to, you know, like stylists are expensive. Like they're very expensive.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I'm not like, I would rather, you know, I just started like, I'm transparent. I don't care like to say this out loud.
No, anyone listening to this, like give her bag though.
Yeah, like listen, it's crazy because like my bag's coming and I don't even like I can feel it. I know my bag's coming, so I don't even think about that. But I would just rather be busy. I'd rather get the experience. I'd rather, you know, obviously I'm not doing this for free. Like but I'm affordable for WNBA players. Like for like, you know, like it's just they're not making millions of dollars. That's just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not shopping for them at, you know, like that's not It's not Gucci price. That's not what it is.
But that's cool though, because that's what makes your clients look like not the same as everyone else. Like I look at the NBA, it's kind of a copycat league. Like everyone kind of dresses exactly the same, buys very much literally the exact same pieces.
Yeah.
And I think like the WNBA style, because the WNBA style, I'm not gonna hold you, the past few years, low-key wasn't as good. Like after like Ty Young retired, it was like Liz and Diamond, and that was kind of it, low-key.
Yeah, like no,
everyone else was kind of dressing the same. But I feel like now there's so many, like the WNBA fashion, like this year has gotten like so diverse. Like I see outfits that like girls be wearing. I'm like, damn, I need that outfit. There's like girly outfits. There's tomboy outfits. Like there's like the full spectrum. Like the WNBA low-key like became that league this year. And that has like a lot to do with you because you're not like making everybody look exactly the same, even though like you told us about the 2 people, but you've styled like 10 people this year.
Yeah, no, I styled a bunch of them, but nah, like I think, everybody's so different. Everybody is so different. Like, I think about like DiDi Richards, Michaela from New York. Like they want to be bad bitches. They want to pull up to the game in their heels and their crop tops, and they want to be bad bitches. Whereas, Kelsey wants to be like sleek, like professional looking, like still like, still like a little bit sexy, but like professional, like, not like just neat looking. Jewell streetwear. She wants to be in some hoop shorts and a cool graphic, like everybody. Ray, I can kind of dress Ray. Me and Ray are like besties too now, and she lives in LA. So like I could dress Ray and whatever. And she like, I dress Ray low key how I would dress myself. Cause Ray has like a huge personality. And I could,
we were just talking about the Lisa Leslie jersey fit on our last episode.
I wish we had the Lisa Leslie dunk so bad. We needed to get them. We need someone. I think someone commented was like, "Dang, Lisa needs to come up off them dunks for Ray in the one picture." And I was like, "Hell yes, yeah, dude."
That's facts though.
Yeah, but I think it's just dressing people, based off of their personality. You can't dress everybody the same. Like that's
right.
What? Like you got to dress people based on who they are and how they're feeling and what makes them feel, comfortable and the most, like themselves.
I feel that. So how do we get you in the WNBA Celebrity All-Star Game?
Oh, that's easy. That's easy.
Because you can hoop too, right? Yeah,
that's some strength. Because I'll be wilding in that game. Like I'll go hard. I will make sure I don't have my nails on, and I'm going for 40.
I was about to ask what's the stat line.
Yeah, what's the stat line?
Stat line?
Yeah.
So I'm very my dog Kelsey. I'm very Kelsey Plum like in the way I'm probably gonna give you 30, maybe like 1, maybe 2 assists, and that's it.
That's one way to say that you little. That's one way to say that you little.
I'm about to go get a bucket. Like we're on a little like undersized 2 guard Allen Iverson, Kelsey Plum vibe.
Yeah.
To give you 30, 40, but fuck a pass, and I'm not gonna play too much defense. So,
respect.
I like that.
I don't play a lot of defense either. I don't play a lot of offense either, but I put an effort on it. So I feel that.
There's no effort on defense. No, absolutely not. I played pickup a couple weeks ago and it was like game point and I went like a little bit hard on defense, just like broke a nail.
You're like, let me sweat.
Yeah, no, I was sweating like an animal, and I thought I was gonna dry heave on the court because I was just so I haven't hooped in so long. So I was going hard like I used to, and was for show wow, I feel a little bit ill. I feel ill right now, and I broke
in BC Boys License to Ill or like bad ill.
No, bad ill. I didn't,
no.
I didn't feel good. And then I broke the nail on the game point for the other team, and it was bleeding. And I was like, nope, never again. No more defense. That's the last.
What is it about playing defense in pickup games that makes me feel so lame? I don't know what it is.
I know.
It's just whenever I play defense,
you're lame as fuck if you play defense in it. If you play defense at the park, you are lame as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say, if it's not game point, hand up, that's it.
Yeah.
People go too hard. I don't like when people go too hard because that's when ankles get rolled and I'll be pissed off. I do something hurt myself doing pickup. That will piss me off. That'll piss me off. And yeah, I'm not going too hard on defense. So, honestly,
none of us are that good. We're not making that many shots. I mean, maybe you, but I'm not making that many shots anyway. You don't got make me turn the ball over too. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm gonna miss anyway. Let me get the shot up. But I feel like that's super reasonable.
No, you're funny. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay. NBA. I'm not even gonna let you do the WNBA because it's all your girls anyway. NBA fashion starting 5.
Jordan Clarkson.
Yep.
Oh shit. Just let me think for a second. For sure, Jordan Clarkson, 100%. He's probably number one. I love the way that Devin Booker dresses. Like, I know that it's not OD or anything like that. I don't know if he's in my top 5. Shit.
It's an aesthetic. That's the thing about Devin Booker. He has like his outfits are like chill, but his like aesthetic is fire.
Yeah, and I like that. Like, and he sticks with it, which is just, I like that. I really like the way Jordan Poole dresses.
Yeah, Jordan Poole.
Hey, I like that answer.
Jordan Poole. I like Jordan Poole, Jordan Clarkson. Damn, this is a little bit tougher than I thought. PJ Tucker,
shout out Southeast
OG.
Raleigh.
Hey.
Oh God. Oh God.
Shit. I wish I could think about this. Like, I kind of want to go on the page and like look really quickly because I don't want to.
Go ahead, do it.
All right, let me go look because.
If only there was a page.
Yeah, I'm going right now. Okay, like I know this is so basic though. So okay, shit, these are all basic. This is allowing me. Okay, Jordan Clarkson for show, Kelly Oubre for show. Shy for show, and like everybody else,
Are we still going PJ?
No, I don't think PJ's in there. I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna take him. Oh, I really like Jalen Green. I really like the way that Jalen Green dresses. Like,
really?
Yeah,
he just got like he's an aesthetic thing too. Like he has like fire nails, fire tattoos, like
and
cool
like
hair,
premature. Like I might have said that prematurely, but I think that like very soon, like his money already hit. But I don't know. Like I'm looking like I just like that he's on that like groovy shit. Like I don't know how to.
Oh, he's Hendrix. Like he is like.
That's exactly what Hendrix. It is. That's my favorite type of vibe is like Hendrix, like flashy, like wild, like colors and just OD ass shit. So like I'm being a little bit biased.
We gotta bring back color. We gotta bring back colors to fashion.
I know, like everybody's
all
whatever. Trying to. I'm like, what? So
bro, there's this Twitter account I follow. It's just like rock star pics, and it's like Stevie Nicks, them being black and white, like Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain, like like 60s, like 90s, like rock stars. And I'm like, damn,
that's the shit I love.
Are so fly, so many colors, so much like glitter and like different like fabrics and shit.
I love it.
I was like, we gotta get back to that.
Yeah,
like maximalism is cool.
Of course, and everybody's different. Like I feel like it's cool to like.
Sure.
It's always like, mixing it up, obviously, yes. Like, there's time and place for everything. But I don't know, like especially if you're like if you're wild as fuck on the inside, like, I don't know, if that's you, then like show it, Like
it should be.
Kelsey loves, like she wants to wear the color black and gray. I'm like, Kelsey, you are so not a black and gray person. Like you talk to Kelsey for 2 seconds and her personality is so big. And she's like, Kelsey's wild. Like, she tames herself. Like, I feel like she's kind of showing a little bit of herself this year more than she has. But like Kelsey's personality is huge. Like she's a Leo. Like she's just big personality, big everything. So I'm like, girl, we're ditching the black. Like, what's up? Let's get these colors going. She hates pink and but she has a personality for pink. So I don't know. I fuck with the colors for sure.
So you just helping people find themselves, like part stylist, part like self-awareness, introspective coach.
No, low key. Yeah. And then like kind of if you, go on the next step, like, all right, it's who are you outside of ball? Like give me your personality. And then if you want to take it to the next step, it's like, all right, now we're dressing you this way and you're getting all these pictures and the public eye is seeing you in this, in this way. Now it's finding brands and companies or whatever and associating, like, all right, well, you fit this niche and you fit this niche. And it's, making.
See, now you're talking like an agent.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Long term.
Agent
like I want to do everything. Like I love styling, but I'm gonna keep styling, but we could do everything. Like I want to help these girls, get paid as well because I feel like
because you helped Kelsey do with the one brand. Tell us about that.
Which one?
Like Gustik.
GST. Okay, no, that was not me. No. That was not me. Her agent got her that, and that's a fat deal. Yeah, that's a fat deal. But yeah, like that. So GSTQ is okay. So The Rock's ex-wife, Andy Garcia. I'm not sure if you're familiar with who she is.
Yeah.
That's her brand. She just started it, and yeah, like. But like Kelsey kind of fits the niche. Like the clothes that they have right now are like they're very new. In the next like month or two, they're going to be producing like so many more clothes. It's going to be more, we're like picking colors that Kelsey likes and things like that. But yeah, like, that's the idea of it. Like all my girls, like up until this point, they all had, gifting deals with Pretty Little Thing. So, you do this, and this, you're going to post, but okay, this was like light work, like coming, having a whole, off season now to prepare and things like that. I have so many brands that just kind of associate with each player. I kind of have just like lists, and I kind of got to finish.
Which is crazy because a year ago, it was nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Like, and I was trying to tell the girls, it's, bear with me. Like I appreciate, like, and I appreciate them bearing with me because everything hasn't always been, it's not, like, it's not always smooth at all. Like even today, like Michaela, like for New York, like I ordered these like chrome sunglasses and this like turtleneck on Amazon that was like for show supposed to be there last night and didn't arrive for the game today. So I'm like, fuck, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the worst feeling. I've had that happen.
Yeah,
fuck
like, it's a lot of it's on the fly. And so, just bear, because it's not all, I mean, everything, it's funny because y'all seen this, but in my head, I'm like, damn, like so much shit, like didn't go as planned. And it should have been this, and this. Like, think about even like Kelsey, like we didn't even know for All-Star game, for All-Star Orange Carpet, like Kelsey's outfit, like we didn't know that it was that night. We thought it was on Sunday. Yeah. Like the outfit that she was like,
oh shit,
photographed in and everything, like that was her outfit that like she was in meetings all day. Like she was in meetings like all day on Friday.
Damn.
And like that was her like meeting outfit, like that I had her in. Like we had no clue. We thought it was on
It was
Sunday.
still smooth though. I remember it was still smooth.
It was smooth, but it was for show, like for meetings. You know what I'm saying? Like
different setting. Yeah.
So yeah, like there's a million and one things that I feel like and you guys, half people don't even know, but that didn't go according as planned. I'm like, you know what? Like having an off season and like having time to prepare, those won't happen next year. And I can't wait just to, for it to be a little bit more smooth. And then on top of that, like getting these brands and like getting them bread. Like, okay, yeah, like they're posting this like now it's like, look, this is what it is. These are the numbers. This is the engagement. Like I'm coming with all of it, and we're gonna gonna try to get these girls paid.
You're putting the strategy into styling.
That's really all it is. Just trying to put like a little strategy behind it.
That's what's up. You really coming for it all.
Stylist, like a little bit of everything.
Yeah. Man, that's love for real. It's been so cool. Like I said, I was like, the first time I saw your name, I saw it like 9 more times the same day, yo.
No, that's love. That's love. And y'all like, y'all showed so much love on LeagueFits. Like it's, who Vic, she was like, look who LeagueFits is showing love to all the time now. And I was like laughing. I'm like, y'all like really though, I appreciate like all, like, cause that, that helps me, I'm trying to get my name out there and stuff like that. And, have people like no one knew that I was styling before, it's just the love and, just kind of getting my name out there. That's just like, I appreciate that because, on mine that helps me and my brand and like just kind of getting my name out there for, more people to, come fuck with me.
That's what's up, fam.
No doubt,
I love that.
Appreciate y'all for sure.
Well, yo, thank you so much for popping onto the pod.
Of course. I loved it.
Nah, you are one of the most interesting people I've talked to in this year. So
dog is barking in the background. I'm so sorry, Iverson.
That was actually perfect timing. Your dog's name is Iverson?
Yes, it is.
You really are an undersized 2 guard.
Yeah, undersized 2. You see him in the corner right there? Like, there he is.
Right there. Wait, let me make you bigger.
You see him stepping over
over Derek Fisher.
No,
or Tyrone
over Ty Lue.
Oh no, yeah, not Derek Fisher, Ty Lue. Yeah, that's right. My bad. I swear I watch basketball.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, but no, I appreciate y'all having me on. It was love. This is all love. I'm with all the shits. I'm with everything. I'm trying to just like let's have fun with it. This is fun. This is so fun. So this
shit is fun. Styling is like. It's a real job, but it's not a real job. Like, it's not
like,
serious.
Like, people from Pittsburgh, my family, like, we're Italian. Like, everyone's old-fashioned. They're like, what the hell? Like, you're getting paid to dress other people? And I'm like, yeah.
Like, don't worry. That's what my mom says, too.
Yeah, like, so this is fun. Like, I'm getting paid to, like, dress up, like, professional athletes that I love to work with. So it's, this is just, it's a dream. Everything's a dream, for real.
Moment I stop having fun with it, I'll be done with it.
Period.
Ooh. Period.
All right, peace, fam. All right, go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcast. Tell them that intern Joe sent you. Click the follow button. Go follow Survival of the Fitted.